I'll be right with you. Good morning, Mountaineer fans. I just had a customer walk in. Way to start the year. This is David with a really quick preview here of the Robbinsville game tonight. Got a special guest. Our production engineer is Ryan McClure. Ryan's going to be with us for a few minutes this morning, and we'll get you some information real quickly on our guys, Robbinsville. Talk about the new name of our conference, the Mountain 8, and who's playing where tonight. A lot of good football games all over in our conference and all over Western North Carolina. So going to bring Ryan on, and let me get him added to the stage and make sure all this stuff's going to work here. So, and if the phone rings, I still have a business to run, so you'll bear with me, I hope. Thank you. And we're not going to be on but about 15 minutes or so this morning. So, good morning, Ryan. How are you, sir?
Good morning. How are you, sir?
I'm well, folks. This is Ryan McClure. He is running the board on our coaches show. Did a fantastic job with the first one with Coach Brooks, and then Sunday when we had a really, really big show too with Coach Crompton and Coach Hawkins and Coach Seibert from up in Studio 1. We are now I'm in Studio 2, and Ryan is in Studio 3.
That's right. That's right.
But anyway, big game tonight, season opener after the JVs played in a really good quality football game last night at home against Owen. Headed out to Robbinsville, and going to be a tough, what Coach Fulmer used to call an old slobber knocker type SEC football game, and there's a possibility we're going to see a slobber knocker type Mountain 8 type and Smoky Mountain Conference game tonight. The weather, I'm going to give you another weather update here. It's going to rain about a 40% chance up until about 5:30, and at 5:30 it's going to go down to 20, and it's going to be around 20 at kickoff, and then it goes down during the game into the low teens and high single digits. So the field might be wet, but I don't think we're going to be sloppy wet out there tonight. And just traffic. I know I've talked a lot about traffic on here this week. There are no construction things that we see that I can find between here and there. So plan accordingly tonight or this evening as you're headed out to Robbinsville. So Ryan, welcome.
Thanks for having me.
You're quite welcome, bud. And Ryan, real quickly, if you would, sir, go over the roster for the Robbinsville Black Knights.
Okay, so this is week 1 of the Robbinsville High School Black Knights. Their address is 301 Sweetwater Road in Robbinsville, North Carolina, 28771. So if anybody has directions, just put it in your phone. If you guys want to get to the game, there's the address. So for Robbinsville High School, the roster: number 1, Samuel Wakacha. His position is a wide receiver and a defensive back. Number 2, Tucker Jones. He also plays wide receiver and defensive back. Number 3 is Luke Lovin. He is a quarterback and a free safety. Number 4 is Cameron Allison. He is a running back and a free safety. Number 5 is Kazak Tezatiski, outside linebacker and a wide receiver. Number 6 is Pacey Cable. His position is not listed. Number 7 is Isaac Collins, middle linebacker and tight end. Number 8 is Matthew Phillips. His position is not listed. Number 9 is Braylon Blevins. He is a quarterback and a middle linebacker. Number 10 is Everett Taylor. He's a wide receiver and a defensive back. Number 11 is Levi Roberts. He's a tight end and an outside linebacker. Number 12 is Elijah Kirkland. He is a running back and outside linebacker. 14 is Wallace Welch. His position is not listed. Number 15 is Xander Luck Savage. He is a kicker. Number 17 is Andrew Adams. His position is not listed. Number 20 is Braden Blaine. His position is not listed. Number 21 is Eli Lambert. His position is not listed. Number 22 is Slade Freeman. He is a wide receiver and a defensive back. Number 23 is Luke Green. He is a guard, middle linebacker. Number 24 is Benton Gibby. His position is not listed. Number 26 is Angel Cervantes. He is a kicker. Number 33 is Christian Collar. He is a defensive end and tight end. Number 42 is Raylan Waldrop. He is a running back, middle linebacker. Number 50 is Bracey Wilson. His position is not listed. Number 54 is Kellen Inslee. He is a guard, middle linebacker. 55 is Kason Buchanan. He is a tight end, defensive end. 56 is Landon Rose. His position is not listed. 61 is Landon Pollard. He is a tight end, defensive end. 70 is Brian Hernandez. He is a tackle, defensive tackle. 71 is Anthony Odom. His position is not listed. 74 is John Dominguez. He is a guard, defensive tackle. And 76 is Dane Daniels. He's a tackle, defensive tackle. That is the roster. Now the coaching staff is Colin Buchanan, assistant coach. Dale Farr, assistant coach. The head coach is Lucas Ford. Sean Lakey, assistant coach. David Maldron, assistant coach. Colton McClung, assistant coach. Randy Moody, assistant coach. Jason Postel, assistant coach. And Joshua Winfrey is assistant coach. So that is all their personnel for Robbinsville.
There you go. They got a lot of folks, a lot of coaches.
Yeah.
And real quick, let me go over. It's not real quick, but I hope it doesn't change any as the year goes on. The 2025 Tuscola Mountaineers, and everybody knows our kids. 0. Ty's changed his number. 0. Ty Walker. Position anywhere. I'll say that with pride. Number 1, Felix Lopez. Brandon Jordan, number 2. Number 3, John Hanson. Number 4, Halen Freeman. Number 7, Elijah Pruitt. Number 8, Isaiah Hyatt. 10, Caleb Woods. 11, James Lawner. 12, Dylan Van Hook. 14, our quarterback, Jet Bartley. 15, Aiden Mall. 17, I want to make sure I pronounce this right, even though it's spelled a little different. It's Aiden Tucker. Sam Calloway's 18. Sam Trantham's 21. Cameron Frizzell, 22. Bobby Swanger, 23. Carter Purvis is 26. Eli Williams is 31. Ethan Williams, 32. My man, Bryson Haynes, 34. I can't believe he's a senior. It's hard for me to believe that he's a senior. Wow. Easton Edwards, 40. Christopher Creasman, 42. Chance Smalley, 44. John Marshall Smith, 50. Connor Song, 52. Cameron Hall, 53. Jacob Sutton, 55. Siler Smathers, 56. Lucas Reinhardt, 58. Avery Messer, 65. 64. Luke Johnson, 65. Blake Cleary, 66. Marco Cruz, 69. Everett Messer, 72. Bryson Cosby, 73. McCaden Reagan, 74. Carter Rose, 76. And Alex Caldwell, my man with the blueberry strudel, my main man, number 77. Coaching staff, Coach Crompton, Coach Jim Hawkins, Coach Chad Haynes, Braden Mundy, Michael Mundy, Brett Rathbone, Justin Reinhardt, Coach Seibert, Trevor Seibert, and our statistician this year is Coy Rivas. So that's a lot of the stuff. I wanted to kind of get that out of the way real quick. I'm looking for tell you what, I'm looking for a game that's played in between the tackles when they have the football. But I think one of the things that folks that we need to look for is they're going to pound, 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 that they've always done, and then they're going to go over the top. They're going to try to beat you deep. They're going to try to go over the top and get chunk plays, big yardage plays. So our kids in the defensive backfield, and I know, I don't know for, yeah, I do. I know they've been coached up on that and coached up on that well. So looking forward to a really good football game out there tonight. It's a non-conference game. So we're not going to talk about losing because we're going out there to win. But, I want to, I'll tell you what I want to see. I want to see them play hard that they always do. I want to see them play with poise. I want to see us eliminate the silly penalties that have been kind of a bugaboo that we need to get back to get those things gone. And last week in the scrimmage, we didn't show much of anything on either side of the football, but boy, did they play hard, and they eliminated those things last week. So I don't even think that's going to be an issue from this point forward. Looking forward to a really, really good physical football game, because that, when you go to the Smoky Mountain Conference, you are going to face good physical and what I call mountain football. And our kids are physical. Our kids are very physical. We got some kids that'll punch you in the face and smile at you and punch you again. So I'm looking for a really good, hard-nosed football game. One of the things, I think that their fullback this year, and I want to say he's number 5. I could be wrong, but he's always played center for them, and they've moved him from center to fullback. So I want to see how he reacts when the bullets are flying. You get hit, well, you got to hold on to the football. Turnovers are a big deal. Hold on to the football, and let's see how he does when the bullets are flying tonight. So
Especially
looking forward to that.
Slightly weather too. You got to hold on to the football because that's going to win or lose your game.
Yep, really, absolutely, and I'm really looking forward to that. So, not a lot of details because there's just not things were thrown together as far as the state kind of messed everybody up as far as your schedule when they did all this realignment.
Yeah.
And the realignment this year, we thought it was going to be major things. It looked like for a while we were going to be in the conference. It was going to be us and Pisgah and Irwin and North Buncombe and all that stuff. And then things happened, and basically we're the Mountain 7 plus Brevard. So it's the Mountain 8 conference, and a lot of good football games in the conference tonight. I'm going to go over the schedule real quick. Of course, Tuscola at Robbinsville, and 7:30 kickoff. Inca at North Henderson. North Henderson's, if you're going in and you're going to be North Henderson should be the favorite there, but I think Inca is going to be vastly improved. I love Mike Sexton, and I'm hearing rumors that this might be Coach Sexton's last year, and I would expect him to, if it is, his kids are going to play hard and they're going to do well, and I expect Mike to be very competitive this year. North Henderson with Coach Beatty, they're going to be really good up front. They're going to be physical, and they're going to punch you in the face. So that'll be a pretty good football game out at North Henderson tonight. Franklin is at home against Murphy. I guess that's in Cullowhee because
the home's at E.J. Whitmire.
Yeah. So again, I expect a really good football game. Murphy, from everything I've read, and it is. They might be the favorite in that conference.
They look really good again this year, just like they did last year.
So looking forward to a good football game, but with Coach Brooks, and everybody knows that I love those guys. I love Coach Brooks. I love his brother. I love what they do. I love how hard that they worked last year with Jonathan to make sure that football was played after the hurricane. And those guys do things the right way. Do we want to lose to them? Heck no. But boy, they're going to play hard, and it's going to be a really good football game. Murphy, it's my understanding, does have some speed. So we'll see what happens out in Cullowhee tonight. An intriguing game. AC Reynolds is traveling to Brevard.
Mm.
Uh, Brevard's going to be Brevard. He's turned that program around. AC Reynolds is going to be good. And they got some players. They just got probably the top wide receiver in Western North Carolina. Ryan, will you grab that real quick
Okay.
while I'm talking? And you can. AC Reynolds just got a transfer wide receiver in that from Asheville High that scored 2 touchdowns last week in that jamboree. He transferred last week, as a matter of fact. So that'll be a big one over at Brevard. We'll learn, I think, and again with Murphy and Franklin, Tuscola and Robertson, and AC Reynolds and Brevard, we're going to learn a lot about these 3 Mountain 8 teams, or we'll learn something about these 3 Mountain 8 teams this week. Pisgah at Mountain Heritage.
That one's an interesting one.
Well, yeah, it could be. It could be. I don't know much about Mountain Heritage. I don't. And when I say this, I don't mean. Well, I guess I do. The predictions and the things that I read in the Asheville Citizen Times mean nothing, because I don't think that again.
They don't cater towards
But-
the Haywood
but the-
teams or
you know,
anything. They just
well,
cater
I'm
towards
not-
the Asheville ones.
I don't know. I don't even mean that. I'm just saying that the folks that are in charge of this now are not the kind of folks, as far as the coverage and the things that I was used to when I grew up playing, and then when Jonathan went through, like real journalists. So I don't, the predictions don't mean a hill of beans to me. And but Mountain Heritage is going to be good. Pisgah is going to be Pisgah, and we're going to learn a lot tonight about that. Smoky Mountain and Swain. I look for Smoky Mountain to just, that should be a pretty big
good
win.
game.
I think that's a pretty big win for Smoky. Smoky's going to be. Hey, look, the Mountain 8 is loaded. The Mountain 8 has really good football teams. The game of the night could be, besides our game, could be Irwin traveling over to Mills River and playing West Henderson. Irwin's going to score points. They're going to throw the ball. They got a kid out wide that's as good as anybody in Western North Carolina, and they got a kid that can throw it. And they block well, and they're schemed up. So are they going to play good enough defense? So that Irwin and West game is going to be a heck of a game, and it could be a basketball score game.
Yeah.
And Hendersonville at East Henderson. Hendersonville, I saw them in the scrimmage out here. Hendersonville's got some really good athletes, and their quarterback, he throws the ball well enough, but man, he can make plays. And they got some kids on the edges that'll make some plays. So a lot of great games to open the season in the Mountain 8 Conference. But again, for us, it boils down to one thing: the Mountaineers traveling over to Robbinsville. So look forward to seeing everyone. I know I've kind of talked here, but we just wanted to come on real quick and just give everybody a feel. I'm a nervous wreck. I had a young man come by earlier today that introduced himself to me, Mr. Ed Launer. I want to make sure I pronounce that right, Launer. And I was a nervous wreck. It's no big. Look, when your kids coaching or playing, for me, it's the same as it was when my kid played in the youth league over at Irwin, when he played at Tuscola High School, or he played in the pros, or he played at Tennessee, and now he's coaching here. I'm useless. I'm a nervous wreck. So that's just, I can't help myself.
It's understandable. It's understandable.
But anyway, I'm looking forward to seeing how these kids, for real, because again, if you know Coach Crompton, you understand that the scrimmages don't mean a hill of beans as far as what he's looking for. He's not, offensively and defensively, they're just going to do enough, and he wants to make sure kids get the reps in, and so I don't know what we're going to see. I have no idea. I'm really looking forward to seeing how we play. But as have said all off season, and I've said on our two previews, the show with Coach Brooks and the show with Coach Crompton, and on Sunday, everything revolves around those guys up front. How well we block is going to be the defining factor of what happens in 2025 to Tuscola Mountaineer football.
Mm-hmm.
So really looking forward to seeing how we do tonight. I hope we press the kicking game because we really did last year. Did a great job of pressing the kicking game, and that makes big things happen for us. So anyway, Ryan, welcome. You'll be
Thank you for
behind the
having me
board.
again.
You'll be behind the board early tomorrow because we've got a long night for us. So I got to get. When we get back, I'll start pre-production, getting ready for tomorrow. I hope we're talking about a win. But more than anything, I want us to come out healthy and be a better football team coming out than we are going in, because you don't want to lose anything. But these three preseason or these three non-conference games got to get us ready for the Mountain 8, because guys, I am telling you, the Mountain 8 is going to be
it's going to be tough.
It's a gauntlet, and you wouldn't want it any other way. At least I wouldn't think that anybody would want it any other way. So we get off here, get to work, take care of our business. Let me take care of my business down here today. Look forward to seeing everyone tonight. Have a safe trip to Robbinsville, and guys, we'll see you tonight. And let's get a win for the Mountaineers, and see everybody at 8 a.m. in the morning.
Let's
ready
have
to
a good
rock.
season.
All right, see everybody. Bye-bye.
See y'all.